A cold-blooded murderer or loving husband robbed of his wife on their honeymoon. Almost 3 years after the tragic murder, the families of Annie and Shri and Dewani are still searching for answers and justice. Dewani is fighting extradition to South Africa on grounds of his mental health. Prosecutors there believe the young businessman hired local hitmen to kill his new bride.
Her new husband accused of paying for the murder.
He did partake in the killing of the wife.
But a panorama documentary to be broadcast next week claims its investigation will expose fundamental mistakes both in the police investigation and in the interpretation of forensic evidence. The claim has outraged Annie's family.
I started reading about this and I said, no, this is very wrong.
Her uncle Ashok, speaking from his Swedish home, told me the programme makers were acting as judge and jury, and any evidence that might clear Dewani should be presented by his defence team in a South African court, not on prime-time television.
What BBC is doing is not correct. This programme should not be run before the trial. The experts they have can be cross-examined. This case hasn't been in the courts, and the way I see it, BBC is acting as the defender's defence.
The documentary is said to cast doubt on the South African police's ballistic examination, and it will show new CCTV images. It also questions the testimony of the 3 men found guilty of Annie's murder: taxi driver Zola Tongo and gunman Zolile Mngeni and Ziwama Doda Kwabe. The Hindocha family did take part in a previous panorama investigation into the murder, but were not asked to appear in the new programme. In a letter to the BBC, they say they're disgusted with the decision to make and broadcast this investigation. This is what the BBC said in response. The police evidence we have obtained is neither manufactured nor stolen, nor did we pay for it. Should the Hindocha family wish to issue a statement, then we would reflect their position in the programme. The South African police and prosecution authorities have been given a full opportunity to reply to the programme. Sky News also spoke to South African prosecutors. They sent us a copy of the letter they sent to the BBC. It would be improper for the National Prosecuting Authority to engage the media on the merits of the case. To do so will be to subject Mr Dewani to a trial by media, a concept foreign to the RSA and a practice that will violate Mr Dewani's right to a fair trial. A trial of any kind might be some way off. Until then, the mystery of Annie Dewani's murder remains just that. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.